We have got the seeds of 5 positive millets. The word positive, we use it because all the negativity created by the corporate food culture can be wiped out if you start consuming. I don't like the word consuming. I want you to eat and stop using the word consumption. Let's not consume food. We will eat our food. So you eat these 5 millets one after the other, 2 days each. You don't need to even mention your diseases. No disease name to be mentioned. Whatever disease you have, eat these millets, 5 millets. Little millet, Khadar millet, brown top millet, barnyard millet, foxtail millet. These 5 millets have got fiber content associated with the grain, with the carbohydrate. Foxtail millet has got 8%, barnyard millet has got 10%, Khadar millet has got 9%, little millet has got 9.8%, brown top millet has got 12.5% fiber. What is fiber? Fiber in these particular grains is the best antioxidants that phytochemicals can provide you. And the ultimate matured fiber is wood, wherein wood prevents the electron movement. They insulate you from the negative charges of electrons. So in these fibers, these wonderful fibers, the 5 millets have got soluble fiber, insoluble fiber. The insoluble fiber comes and attaches itself, lodges itself from the anus to colon and starts providing platform for the microbes in your gut. And these gut microbes are the ones that are more in number than your living cells. If you have 1 trillion living cells, the gut microbes are 10 trillion cells. So it is the gut microbes along with your living cells plan things together and make things happen. And the biochemicals that your body cannot make are synthesized by the gut microbes, be it triggers, be it transporters, be it some vitamins, be it some modulators, transporters, all these proteins, hormones, hormone synthesis, everything is assisted by the gut microbes that we have, and that is the source of your first reaction to pathogenic bacteria, virus, fungus. So the whole immunity is based upon the gut microbes. Though your bone marrow makes your own immune cells, T cells, white blood cells, globulins, all this fighting the bacteria, the antibodies, every system exists, but to assist your immune system to be healthy, you need gut microbes. So a wonderful insoluble fiber from these fibrous grains becomes very important to heal you. Any disease can be healed only if you have gut microbes properly lodged, working symbiotically with your living cells. And in the last 40-50 years, the corporate food, processed food, centralized industrial food culture has been systematically killing your gut microbes. And the doctors are the agents to kill your gut microbes by their antibiotics, by their steroids, by various other chemicals that are being sold as pills for every ill that you have. For every ill, they will come up with one pill. And that's killing your gut microbes, hence making you more sick. So they are actually manufacturing more diseases by the simple illogical thing that they are doing, trying to manage your disease, and they create everlasting market for themselves. Everlasting market for themselves. So if you go to doctor, according to me, you will get tablets, but you will not get your health. So you are running around hospitals, getting tablets, MRI scan, SET scan, this scan, that scan, but your health is not coming, because your health is lost in your kitchen. You are searching it for in hospitals. Where did you lose? You lost in these grains. These were the grains eaten all over the world. There may be many more. I have worked with 5 grains. With certainty you can tell these 5 grains will bring back all of your health lost till today. So we are here happy to give you the seeds. All the people who want to grow the seeds through this organization can get the seeds. They will grow anywhere 10 degrees to 50 degrees centigrade. In fact, Foxstein millet, little millet, Kodo millet increase their yields as the temperature increases. And 90% of the planet you can grow these grasses. These are called C4 grasses. They have water absorbing capacity on their blades. They have hygroscopic bacteria, as I was speaking about the gut microbes. Microbial world is the link between the seen and unseen. The microbes do a lot of things. They do a lot of good things and bad things. And of course, in nature there is nothing like bad. Rice and wheat, when you eat, floods the blood with glucose in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes. So the excess glucose that you get, what it means is if you eat 5 idlis made of rice or 5 parathas made of wheat, you are getting almost 40 to 50 grams of glucose in your bloodstream within a matter of half an hour. And it cannot be beyond 5 to 6 grams of glucose at any given point of time in your blood. And that is what is called homeostasis. So you disturb 5 times more glucose. So if you just take water and add 40 grams of glucose and warm it up to your body temperature, it becomes gulab jamun syrup. So the immediate physical trouble that your heart faces is to pump it. So your blood has become thick, you start experiencing the blood pressure. You go to doctor. Doctor say, take this tablet. How long? How long? What is the problem here? It is the glucose that made the blood thick. But what these experts are telling? What should the expert tell actually? Don't eat rice, wheat, sugar so that your blood doesn't become thick. As simple as that. But till today, did any doctor tell you don't eat rice and wheat and sugar? Hemavati, gulab jamun is so good, bring one more. The world has evaporated the water bodies in California and in Florida, the Everglades. The lakes that are as big as half Kerala have evaporated just to grow sugar cane so that they can make liquor and sugar. Of which you don't need 1 milliliter of liquor, 1 milliliter of liquor and 1 milligram of glucose for human body's food or drink. Now following these guys, the whole world has started building dams and growing sugarcane, rice and wheat because it fits the fertilizer companies to make their product sell. And that's what is Green Revolution all about, nothing else. At the end of the World War II, the bomb material that they made has to be completely de-shelved, and that's where the so-called shelf life word comes into picture. They have to remove the bombs from shelf, because if they continue to use it for the next war, they do not know whether they will do the job or not. So they have to rebuild their bombs. So whatever they built, they have to remove that from the shelf. So this is where the catch is. And they found C3 grasses, rice and wheat can increase the yield when you give water and fertilizer. Then they said, we will dig the mountains, get the iron, build the dams, hold the water, give the water in the form of irrigation and sell our products, fertilizers. They made bomb material into fertilizers and pesticides, and this was what happened at the beginning of so-called Green Revolution. Then they found all over the world people are eating happily whatever they were growing. These were the millets all over the world. More than 200 kinds of millets people used to grow and eat. Then they said this food is coarse grains. You have lot of fiber in it. You have to soak it 8 hours to cook it. Here you see we have rice and wheat. Just put it in hot water. Your things are ready. And we are growing per acre 30 quintals. You can only grow, even today, even the so-called experts are talking that yields are less in millets. We don't want more yields because we have every place, no corner of the planet we can grow food. Why do you need more food? Already we have, say, given 100 acres, 90 acres of the land we can grow food. But then what did these experts do? Declare it as no food. That's not your food. That's bird feed. That is animal feed. That is primitive food, coarse grains. These are the exact words these so-called Green Revolution experts uttered. And they uttered. And the whole media went on parroting these words, so much so that everyone believes now that millets are not our food. This is what exactly happened through the history of human race, and they corporatized food. All over the world, the seeds of the rights from the farmers are stolen in the name of patents and intellectual property rights. Nothing more happened. This is what has happened, and no one has questioned till today, because all the experts, all the scientists are happily participating in this outright exploitation of the farmers of the world, including the farmer leaders are party to this. You are allowing the seeds that are God's given to be patented in the name of hybrid varieties, in the name of high yielding varieties. Okay, high yielding varieties of this rice and wheat, what have they done to you? What have they done to you? Come on, answer me. Disease, 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 disease. 30% of the human race is diabetic. 40% of the human race is BP patients. 25% of the people are dying by heart blocks. 23% are rheumatic. CKD 24%. Thyroid 28%. Cancer 20%. Mentally retarded kids are 8%. Bodily, physically handicapped kids are 80%. Attention deficit hyperactive disease, another 8%. What am I talking? All percent, it's beyond 200%. That means each person is not having one disease, you have 2 diseases. And all these experts are saying, come to the hospitals, we will manage these diseases. On top of it, these experts declare these are incurable. And if someone claims they can cure, let him be put in jail. This is Wonder Drug Act, for your kind information. So does it not ring the bell that the corporate companies sitting in the boardrooms have systematically eliminated the real food from our minds and plates and the fields of the world? And all the experts are not talking as things went by. Somehow we have forgotten the millets. These are the parroting of the words. Somehow we have forgotten. We have been made to forget. We have been told that that is not our food. And now that the yields of rice and wheat, despite their so-called GMOs, all these nonsensical things that they do, despite we becoming sick to the core, despite we consuming the natural resources and not having plenty of food, instead we are now looking at scarcity of food in the next coming 10 years or so. Now all at a sudden these experts started talking, millets are resilient foods. Who are they resilient for?